What's good? What's good, everybody? Yeah, the Knicks lose to the freaking Houston Rockets, 103-105. I'm not in a good mood, but it's something to be in a good mood about. Happy birthday to Mrs. Knicks, First Lady of Knicks. Yeah, I mean, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm upset that it's happening on your birthday. Like they supposed to give gifts and not take stuff away on your birthday. Am I breaking up or am I coming through clear? Because
You good?
am I okay, bad. Yeah, so yeah. I had to say happy birthday to the sis real quick before things start to go bad. Shout out to Darlene in the building as always. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, this thing off real bad. Yeah, okay, there we go. Shout out to Darlene in the building as always. If you in the building, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. All that good shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get right because I'm disheveled because I'm angry. So yeah, I'm I'm looking. Come on, man. This shit don't want to cooperate today. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm trying to do. All right, here we go.
There you
There
go.
we go. That's what I was trying to do. Make sure you subscribe and all that good shit. You know what I mean? All right. Before Darlene yells at me, because we're going to start off rightly. We're starting off right off the rip with a tea time rant. These referees today were absolutely motherfucking atrocious. It was disgusting the way that the Knicks night. I understand we were playing in Houston, but still, there's no excuse for what these referees were actually doing tonight. Let's just start off with the fact that the free throw discrepancy was abysmal. They shot 33 free throws. We shot 12. Nasty. We should have. That's a whole nother story. But the fact that is a 21 free throw attempt deficit, it is disgusting. Disgusting. The way they allowed Dylan Brooks to manhandle and rough house Jalen Brunson, somebody who was an all-star and going to and is a star in this league. You and for you not to call any calls at all, disgusting. Then let's get into the very last free field goal attempt of the game. A 50-foot heave from 3-point range where Jalen Brunson didn't even really touch the guy. The guy had his whole lower extremities twisted to his left leg, kicked out. Jalen Brunson brushes against his leg after he releases the ball, and they call a foul on a tie ball game that could have went to OT. You call a foul on that play? You can't be serious. I've never, in all my years of watching basketball, seen such an egregious call in my whole 37 years of life. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. That is disgusting work. I can handle losses. I can handle losses, especially with the team being down, all the players that were missing. I was like, okay, those games, I'm going to have to power through this loss. I'm going to have to power through this loss because we came out rough in the first half, moving pieces and all that. Well, what I can't understand, what I won't be able to live through and sit through is us being robbed right in my face. Pause. I can't handle us being robbed the way that we were blatantly robbed tonight. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Somebody need to be investigated for gambling or something, because one of them refs had money on the game, and I forgot the ref name with the stupid ass slicked over hairdo. I hate his guts. Every time he refs, it needs to be somebody need to pull up the stats to see what's our record against that referee because he must be a Boston fan. He might have allegiance to the Heat or the Pacers. Somebody because the way that we lose and the way the calls go when he's refereeing and the joy that he get to say that the calls go against the Knicks when the reviews and plays are being challenged is disgusting. Tonight was a disgusting display of refereeing and officiating. I've said this before. I'm gonna land the plane because I know I've been long-winded. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm sorry. I know I've been long-winded, but I've said this before. It need to be some kind of penalty for the refs stinking at their job. And all we're going to get, if we even get that, because I guarantee some BS of why it was a foul when we all literally seen with our eyes that that was not a foul call. When the 2-minute report come out, two things going to happen. They're going to give some BS excuse, a foul, but nothing happens. It wasn't a foul, but then nothing happens. It's still a loss. It's still a loss. Yeah, you said my bad, but that's still a loss. And especially when we talk about standings and races being so close together, one game can mean something. That in what we're trying to do, that could mean the difference between third or fourth place. It could mean the difference between second or third place. One win or loss. And for it to be disgusting, I'm sorry, I'm going to land the plane there. Mrs. Knicks, your thoughts?
I'm speechless. No, I'm not really speechless, but I'm angry.
Did
I'm
I
angry
freeze?
because I feel like referees they shouldn't cost a team a game. That was bullshit, to say the very least. There were many calls that were bullshit throughout this game, starting with how many times Jalen Brunson has to get his ass whipped, be on the floor, and no calls happen. That call against Dante, that offensive foul, you would think if you're gonna call that an offensive foul, then Holiday putting his knee out to get contact is an offensive foul. I'm just so confused how uneven the calls were. Like it was, like you said, very blatant. They didn't want us
Facts.
to win. At this point, it feels like they have an agenda to get us back into the bottom part of the Eastern Conference because of all the hype that we got on us right now. That's what it feels like to me as a fan. Because shit
It
like this
it, it,
shouldn't
it
happen.
was it
As
was
a ref, you don't
nasty
make
work.
that call. You let it go to overtime and let's see what happens.
You heard. You do not blow the whistle in that situation. You do not. Absolutely not. And it wasn't like it was a clear foul or nothing like that. Like it was marginal contact, if
Right,
that. Like, and you talking about Holiday is literally pretty much fading away, hips to the side, leg
right,
outside of his natural gait of rotation and movement, and
like that's what doesn't make sense.
you
Because
call a foul on
if the
that
right, if the offensive player is the one who initiates the contact, then it's not a
blew the
foul.
whistle. Not sure, but whichever. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's not a foul. I'm not sure which ref blew the whistle, but whichever ref blew the whistle, I hope they don't sleep good at night. I hope they don't sleep good at night. I hope they have nightmares, toss and turn, whatever. Because that right there that's nasty work. It's horrible refereeing all night, man, all night. Like I said, I can handle losing, especially knowing that we are not full staff. But being robbed will never sit right with me. Like being robbed, like you Adam Silver, NBA refs official. You know we now. You feel me? Like you can't just tell us anything. You
Fact.
can't just tell us anything because you can't. Like I know tomorrow I'm going to be waiting for the 2-minute report. Uh, I'm going to be waiting. That's going to be the thing that I'm waiting for all day tomorrow. And the crazy part is when every time is a situation like this, and I'm waiting for the come out until like 4, 5 o'clock, right? But when it ain't nothing like this happening, 2-minute report is out like 12 o'clock. But I guarantee you, tomorrow is going to be a 4 o'clock release of the 2-minute report, and they're going to try to make up some bullshit as to why JB was called for the foul. And if that was a foul, every time that Dylan Brooks made contact with Jalen Brunson should have been called a foul tonight. Every time.
Facts.
Every single time. Every single time. And I don't even want to. I don't even got nothing to really divulge into analyzing the whole game. I'm just mad at the referee and that last foul call. Disgusting. Disgusting. Shame on the refs. Shame on them. Shame on them, man. People pay they hard earned money to watch fair basketball, man. Fair basketball. My guys fought hard tonight. They fought hard tonight. They rallied back from 16 down. Horrible first half, man. Horrible first half. They rallied, understaffed, undermanned, and brought the game and tied it. We even took the lead at one point. And for it to be taken away on a nasty ass call like that, disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting, man. I don't know what that redhead ref name is. The ginger kid ref. I don't know his name, but I hate that guy. Hate him.
Facts. Facts.
The ginger kid ref. That's the name I'm giving him from now on. He's the ginger kid ref. Yeah,
And
nasty work. I mean, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, like, you very rarely see Jalen Brunson like aggressive with the refs. And today his frustration was very obvious. You know what I mean? And for we can see it on TV, but to see his reactions, you already know like he's feeling contact. I like he was on the floor most of the game today and no calls are being made. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm just bro, I don't want no fucking Twitter apology. Like I don't want no cuz y'all not giving us a win. Like y'all not taking away the L. Like fuck y'all
That's a
apologies
fact.
with these I went back because to me it's like, what's the point of having a replay center if y'all still not gonna get the shit right? Whew.
And about the refs. I try not to, you know what I mean? But tonight was just such an egregious level of officiating. It has to be mentioned because I'm going to run down how we dominated this game. It didn't look like it, but I'm going to run down to you how we dominated this game. We took and made more field goals than the Rockets, period, right?
Mhm.
We was 42 or 92 in field goals, in total field goals, right? They were 36 out of 80 in total field goals, right? We made two more 3-pointers than they did. 12 out of 36. They were 10 out of 26, right? Uh we absolutely dominated the boards 51 to 39. 19 offensive rebounds to their 12. They had more assists than us. It was 19 to 22. Over the ball more, 17 to 12. Had more points in the paint, 58. All these things you could point out to where they got we had blocks in them 4 to 3. The major discrepancy is the free throws. The fact that they took 21 more and subsequently making what's that? 14 more. You know what I mean? They took because they shot like shit from free throw line as well. They missed 10, right? They missed 10. We missed 5, they missed 10, right? That's the big difference in the game. that's the big difference in the game. We dominated in almost every other statistical category except for free throws. Nasty work. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's deplorable. I like that. I don't want an apology on NBA.com with the 2-minute report. I don't want the tweet from the saying, "Oh, man, we missed it." I guarantee tomorrow's one of those days where Nick Twitter comes together and start shitting on the refs once they release the tweet that they missed the call or they fucked up that. Yeah, we going the comment section gonna be littered with Nick's Twitter going crazy. But I don't want to make this whole this whole post game wrap up recap about just the referee. But we got to talk about our players. It was some very inspiring performances tonight. Let's talk about my man Pressure Chua. He absolute monster on the boards tonight. 17 rebounds. I think God how many had offensive. It was a wild number, like 9 or some wild shit like that. But he had 17 boards, which was crazy. And I'm sitting there like, man, Pressure is making me look real stupid by how I was talking to got him because he was out there balling. He played almost 40 minutes tonight, and he played amazing defense on Shagun because Shagun was trying to get our guys in foul trouble. They were in foul. Shout out the Pressures for staying out of foul trouble and playing solid defense on him, especially in the latter stages of the game. His rebounding was amazing, and he only had 8 points, but being aggressive when he get the rebounds is something that I like to see too. Like, and probably have the best look at the basket when you get an offensive rebound, and it was dope to see him do that. Yeah, I mean,
Yep. I told you about him. I told you.
I'm gonna do a
Told
brief
you.
overview over everybody real quick. Then I'm gonna let Mrs. Knicks, talk about some good things outside of the referee. JB is JB. He had a rough first half, but he came out in the second half and was absolutely getting busy. Finished with 27 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. He was getting busy in the second half. My boy Josh Hart. People gotta stop. Listen, everybody who keep on saying Josh Hart is trash, shut your face because he keep on proving you wrong. You feel me? He had 17 points tonight, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and he was 5 for 3. I mean, 3 for 5 from the 3-point range. This is something that he's even addressed on his podcast, knowing that his shot has been off and he need to be better. You feel me? And that I think this shooting game like this was definitely needed from Josh Hart. Dante DiVincenzo with another big game. 23 points. Shooting wasn't that on for 21 from the field. 5 for 12, 5 for 14 from 3-point range. But to start off the game, he started off the game hot, cooled down throughout the game. But yeah, fire, bogey, 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 man.
Not the crypto
Mrs. Knicks, you got any positive takeaways tonight? Oh my
Hear me?
Yeah, I see y'all commenting and shit. I just looked on my phone. Y'all commenting it like crazy, but hear me out there. I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm frozen. I think I'm back. I hope I'm back. Yeah, bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. So we gotta abort mission and do something else, you heard? We gotta do something else. We gotta abort mission and go a whole nother route now, you heard? But we here. Know what I mean? We here. I had to step back and pivot. You feel me? That's why you got multiple electronic devices. But yeah, man, nasty work today by the refs. Uh, it's hard. It's hard to watch your team fight this hard and have it taken away from you in the final moments. I couldn't see none of y'all comments earlier because of technical difficulties. Sorry, my bad. You know what I mean? I see everybody.
Uh, I see everybody in the building. BJ, I see you. Almighty Finesse, I see you. Yeah, I mean, Maddie Smooth is in the building. Kevin's in the building. I see all my people. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, man, press like and share for your boy. Yeah, tonight was nasty. Tonight was nasty. Disappointing. Disappointing and nasty, man. But you know, it. I can't wait for my team to get healthy. I really can't. I can't wait for my team to get healthy. I think, and I hate the fact that so many teams is having so much fun beating up on my depleted team. You feel me? My team is depleted. We're missing several key players, and I hate the fact that guys are walking around and flexing and doing all this shit like they're beating a healthy Knicks team. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It disturbs me. It bothers me. Uh, I can't. We need to get through this All Star break. I can't wait for All Star break to come. Uh, it's rough right now. It's rough. Shit is rough. You feel me? And just there was a very winnable game today. Very winnable. Very winnable game today. And it was stolen. That's the part that's pissing me off, that it was stolen. There is no way in the world you can tell me that was a valid foul call. No way. I know I said I was trying to get off that subject, but it is bothering me, y'all. I am bothered. I'm upset. Because there is no way you can tell me that is a valid foul call, dog. But yeah, one thing I also noticed too, my boy, fourth quarter AB, I he seems lost out there at times, and he need to turn off the I'm in the Pistons uniform. So Chuck, excuse me, I'm choking on my saliva. He need to turn off the I'm in the Pistons uniform. So chucking up shots whenever I don't know what else to do is the thing to do. Nah, that's not the thing to do here, man. I think I need fourth quarter AB to take better shots. Uh, because his shot selection so far since on his return has not been well. I do know AB is he's a good player, solid role player, but his shot selection over these last few games, his last couple games have been horrible. I'm not a fan. But Bogey, on the other hand, Bogdanovic, he showed that what he has to offer. Uh, he's been solid. In this game, he's definitely been solid too. He made some clutch shots in the fourth quarter while JB was getting his rest on. Uh, I like what I saw from tonight. Like I said, if you're looking for Bogey to be a lockdown defender, it's not going to happen. He is definitely serviceable. He's not a cone in the same retrospect that Evan Fournier was. Uh, but he definitely uh, can go get some buckets, though. That's a fact. Yeah, I don't see, and this is the one worry I do have about Alec Burke being back on this team. Um, is that when we're healthy, Alec Burke is going to probably get some of those backup PG minutes, which he shouldn't, because Alec Burke is not a PG. Uh, and that's going to cut into Deuce McBride's minutes. Deuce, when he's out there, he's been showing signs. He's been showing uh, either taking steps every game that he's been out there in extended minutes. And to see his minutes being reduced in such a manner is kind of nasty work. Uh, I'm just going to chalk this game up to the fact that JB played almost 40 minutes tonight, while we didn't see that much of Deuce McBride. So that I'm gonna chalk it up to that. You know, Jalen Brunson played 39 minutes tonight. Deuce McBride played 5. I'm going to chalk it up to that. Alec Burke only played, like, the starters played ridiculous amount of minutes tonight, right? You got Don DiVincenzo, who played 41. Josh Hart played 42. Brunson played 39. Achua played 39. Bogey played 23. Burst played 17. And McBride and Gibson only played 5. Ran a 9-man rotation, but not really a 9-man rotation. You feel me? I just feel like Deuce didn't get the PT tonight because JB played 40 minutes tonight, right? But yeah, man, it's a nasty loss. It's a nasty loss. Not because my team didn't perform, it's because they stole it. Because they stole it. The referee stole it from us. Shout out to Sean in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sean in the building. But yeah, man, it's nasty work, man. I'm upset. That's the only way I could put it. I don't really got much else to say, guys. I just pulled up today to tell you how much I hate the refereeing tonight. Whenever it is a 21 free throw attempt deficit, like discrepancy, when the difference between teams taking free throws is 21, especially the Knicks. And you can't say that we weren't being aggressive and weren't attacking. Like, so I heard Mike Breen said, right? I heard Mike Breen said that they were being more aggressive. That's why they was getting the foul calls. How, Sway? How, Sway? And you know Mike Breen is my guy. Love Mike Breen. Shout out to him. But I think he was just calling the foul calls and not calling what he was actually watching. Because if you cannot say that they were being more aggressive when we have 8 more points in the paint than they do. We have 58 points in the paint to their 50. How are they being more aggressive if we're scoring more in the paint, but they got 21 more free throws than us? That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. You can't make it make sense because it doesn't make sense. We were being more aggressive than them because we were dominating the paint. More offensive rebounds, more rebounds, period. Dominating the paint. But they got all the foul calls. They were letting, I know Dylan Brooks has a reputation of being aggressive and being physical, but that doesn't mean you let him do whatever the fuck. It was multiple drives to the basket that guys were getting fouled. Dante DiVincenzo got fouled multiple times going to the basket, no calls, man. And they were calling ticky-tack shit on the Knicks. Michael, it broke everybody's heart because it was a robbery job, bro. We were robbed tonight, dog. That's the only way to put it. We were robbed tonight and expect a whack-ass 2-minute report confirming that it was a foul, or they're going to make up some whack-ass excuse why it was a foul. Or get the NBA official Twitter page to say, oh, yeah, we missed that one. But in the wins and loss column, these things matter, bro. And it got to be consequences for shit like this, man. Because, oh, nah, finesse, oh, nah, homie. That's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do, homie. I get the frustration, but that's not what we want to do. You feel me? Because, check it. This is why this game is important, right? We lose tonight, and instead of being a game and a half behind the second place, we are now 2.5 behind the the second place team off a whack ass call. Instead of being a half a game behind the third place team, we're now a game and a half behind the third place team. This is why that was a whack ass call. Facts. And we're on a 3-game losing streak now because of a whack ass call. Okay, this is an easy answer. We're losing because we're injured. If we were even even we had like one more player from the people that we have out that's main cogs, this game is not even close. If Hartenstein was playing, this game is not even close. If Julius was playing, this game is not even close. If OG Anunoby was playing, this game is not even close. We're losing because we got guys who are coming from a losing situation, right? They are more of ball dominant guys than OG was when he came. So OG fits in because he doesn't need the ball as much to be effective at a high level. Bogey and AB, they take a lot of shots, or they were taking a lot of shots. Do I think they could be effective in a role with taking less shots? Absolutely, all day in America. But I think it's because we're injured and we got the new guys still trying to get acclimated and learn when they can get their shots. And AB is taking a lot of bad shots that I'm not a fan of. But I think that'll get better once he start getting more acclimated with what we try to do. Josh Hart needed a night like this. Facts. Right, Josh Hart needed a game like this. He said, I said it earlier. He said on his podcast that he know that he's shooting horribly, and he needed a shooting game like this tonight. Hopefully, this carries over. On to the next. We got Orlando next. That's a really tough game. Those guys are long pause. You feel me? They got great size pause, and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We just got to be better, man. You know, I'm not one to use injuries as an excuse. The second half showed when we play with effort and determination that we can compete. We can still compete, and that's what we got to do, man. We got to still compete. I agree. I agree. We gotta take this frustration out on Orlando because tonight was disgusting. Tonight was disgusting, man. I'm going to be up tomorrow refreshing the NBA page for the 2-minute report from today's game so I could see the referees say they were wrong so I can go on Twitter and have a rant. I might pull up tomorrow just a rant about, the poor officiating tonight. We dominated at almost every statistical category. We took and made more field goals, period, than the Rockets. We made more 3-point shots than the Rockets. We rebounded the ball more than the Rockets. We scored more points in the paint than the Rockets. And losing the game by 3 when a team shoots 21 more free throws. These guys missed more free throws than we took. They missed 10 free throws tonight. We missed 5. We took 12. They almost missed more as much as we took. They missed 10 free throws. We took 12. We took 12. They missed 10. That's the game. That's the basketball game. And you can't say it's because of the aggression that the Rockets were playing with. He scored more points in the paint than them, so obviously was taking the ball to the cup. We dominated points in the paint 58-50. So why are these guys taking 21 more free throws than us? Don't make sense. First half we played like shit. This is what makes this even more annoying, that the game was stole from us in the fashion that it was stole from us in. That's what make it more annoying, because we fought so hard to get back into the game and tied the game. And here we go looking for overtime. We're expecting overtime. We played tremendous defense for there was 8 seconds left in the clock for that last possession. And we played great defense. Forced them into a 50-foot prayer shot. And the refs bailed Aaron Holiday out with a bullshit call. That was a perfect contest. Jalen Brunson flew past the kid. His leg was out to the side across his body. How was that a foul? How? I just don't understand it. I don't want to talk around in circles tonight. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I'm upset. I'm upset. This is nasty work. It has to be a penalty for referees for doing a shitty job. It has to be. They can't keep on operating with impunity, man. They can't. They can't, bro. They can't. Because in the wins and loss columns, this shit matters. This shit matters, bro. Especially when you're looking at the standings and we're going into the final stretch of the season, when wins and losses matter, is the difference between who got home court advantage and who don't. Like, these things matter, man. It's the difference between who you play in the first round and who you don't. These things matter. And for you to steal a game the way that the game was just stolen, disgusting. Disgusting. I want to know who blew the whistle so I could find their Twitter page so I could go and talk shit to them. I need to know who was the one who called the foul on that particular play. Mike, he didn't make the last shot. It's not if he would or he wouldn't though, because he wasn't fouled. He didn't make it. He wasn't fouled. There was nothing altered. He didn't make the shot. Just that simple. Overtime. 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 My man Sean in the building. Hey, yo, listen. That was nasty work tonight. I said Sean. Steven. Nasty work tonight. I'm going to bed, man. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to find him. Mike, I'm going to find him. And he got to hear some choice words from me. Disgusting. 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 You got to hear some choice words from me. Nasty work. Yo, shout out to everybody that pulled up. Appreciate you guys. I can handle losses, man. I keep on saying it. I can handle losses, knowing that my team is short-staffed. You know, if we would have just lost straight out, I could live with that. I could live with that. Like after the first half, I was like, all right, it's another one of those losses where, you know, we just got to chalk it up to it is what it is. You know, we understaff. It just is what it is, guys. On to the next one. But to be robbed in such a manner, like, it's disgusting. I can't live. That don't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Pause. They playing in my face. Pause. The referees was playing in my face. Pause. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Steven, I understand, good brother. I understand. Like why losing games like that is disgusting, bro. It's the only word you could describe that. It's disgusting. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Everybody makes too much money to be that bad at their job. And from what I understand, NBA refs, they're not making millions, but they get paid pretty nice to be NBA refs for them to be that bad at their job. Somebody need a write up or something. Like if you do if I were at my job, if I messed up as bad as they did on that call, I would get called into the office for a write up. Somebody need to write that referee up. Something has to happen because that is nasty work, man. Yeah, I'm out of here, man, because I don't want to keep on talking in circles about these refs tonight. Keep on making myself mad over and over again. Appreciate every last single one of y'all that pulled up. If you haven't done it already, please press the like button and make sure you follow us in all our social medias. Look, they're right below me under the word follow us. Find us, follow us, subscribe, all that good shit. I'll holla at y'all, man. Patty Mahomes is that guy, Steven. Like, he's one of them ones. That's all I got. Patty Mahomes is one of them ones, man. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Good night.